Trouble with your boss insecurities could be the main reason. Yes, your boss has insecurities too. How to identify that and deal with an insecure boss? This is Ellie from More Humane HR, bringing the humane side to human resources. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has bothered a lot of you for a long time. A boss that never finds the good in what you do, even when you're doing your best. Stick around because I'll be breaking down the top behaviors of an insecure boss and sharing a couple of foolproof tips to help you navigate this tricky situation and succeed. Let's go get them. Alright, working with an insecure boss can be challenging, but identifying the signs early can help you navigate the situation more effectively. Before we get to the tips, I'll be breaking down the top behaviors an insecure boss shows, so you can recognize them right away. First, micromanagement. Insecure bosses often feel the need to control every detail of your work. They are control freaks, always believing they are right and that everything needs to be done their way. For example, an insecure boss may give you a task and then constantly check in on a minor detail about how you're doing it. They set a deadline, but they keep checking on your progress before it arrives. Once you deliver the task, if it is not done exactly the way they specify, even if the result is the same or better, they reject it. If you feel like you can't make a move without their approval, it could be a sign of an insecure boss. Another sign is a boss who avoids delegating tasks. An insecure boss may hesitate to delegate tasks because they fear losing control or being outshined. They prefer to handle all major projects themselves, appearing anxious and always in a hurry. They never have time and consistently give you basic tasks even when it will be more efficient to properly distribute the workload. Feel that this reluctance to delegate is stifling your growth and their own growth too, but they don't notice it. There is this kind of insecure boss who readily gives prizes or acknowledges your contributions. They might take credit for team successes without mentioning individual efforts. If your boss presents your idea as their own without giving you credit or appropriates your project while ignoring your contribution, their insecurities might be blamed. If you're working hard and never getting any recognition, it could be a sign that your boss' insecurities are at play. Another sign is defensiveness. Insecure bosses can be overly defensive when receiving feedback, even if it is a very constructive one. Imagine suggesting a small improvement in a meeting, and they immediately shut it down and take it personally. They prefer to shut down anyone who could expose their weaknesses. This defensiveness often stems from a fear of being seen as inadequate, vulnerable, or incompetent. The last sign I'll talk about today is blame shifting. When things go wrong, an insecure boss is quick to place blame on others. For example, if a project fails or doesn't go as planned, they are ready to point fingers to everyone but themselves. When things go right, your boss takes all the credit. But when things go wrong, it's always someone else's fault. And in their eyes, there has to be someone to blame. Now you can recognize if you have an insecure boss or not. If you do, what can you do to make your life easier? Let's go for the tips. First, provide reassurance. Insecure bosses often doubt their own abilities and decisions. Make sure to regularly highlight their strengths and achievements. A little praise can go a long way in boosting their confidence. It is not about flattering them, it's about recognizing their strengths. I'm sure they have it too. For example, next time your boss makes a good decision, acknowledge it and let them know you appreciate the way they handle the situation. It doesn't take much, but believe me, it will make a positive impact and reinforce this good behavior. Be mindful on your actions and words to ensure your boss doesn't feel threatened by your competence. Focus on collaboration and support. And remember, it's about teamwork, not competition. If you want to communicate an idea, always talk in total. You could say, it could be beneficial for the team or the company if we implement this strategy. Another option could be, what about if we approach the situation this way? If, on the other hand, you want to counter your boss's claims, always do it in private. Be prepared for them to get defensive and give them time to digest your feedback. If you try too hard to convince them on the spot, it will likely fail, and your boss will hold on to their position even more. Focus on giving solutions as a team instead of complaints and pinpointing out problems. It's about working together to achieve common goals. Frequently ask for their opinions and feedback on your work. This helps them feel valued and respected. Plus, it can lead to a better communication and stronger relationships. A simple, what do you think about this? Do you have any suggestion about this? Asking the right questions can make a big difference. Communication is key, and never stop saying that effective communication can improve any relationship, including the one with your boss. Transparency builds trust and reduces their fear of being out of the loop. If you have been assigned to a project, keep your boss well informed about your progress and any challenges you face. Send them a brief update once a week for long-term projects or every couple of days for short-term projects, even if you have already updated the project's board tickets. This makes your boss look more competent and knowledgeable in front of their boss, and in turn, reduce your negative behaviors towards you. Good communication is key to a smooth working relationship. And final, be empathetic. Understand that their insecurity might stem from past experiences or pressures. Many insecure bosses transfer the pressure they receive from higher ups to their team. When they feel understood and supported, the anxiety is eased and the work environment improves. Show empathy and patience and try to create a positive and supportive work environment, the same you would like to create if you were the boss in their shoes. Now you know what is behind your boss behavior, and you have a few tips to transform your work life. These tips can help you create a better working environment and build a stronger relationship with your boss. Thank you for being here with me today. If you found this video useful, leave me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with your colleagues who could use these tips to improve their professional life. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below, sharing your experiences or any thought you would like to share. I love to hear from you. Stay positive, stay productive, and remember, you are not just incredible, you are unique. See you next time.